Hi, it's me. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about reclaiming our divine feminine. All of us have masculine and feminine energies. It doesn't matter what our gender is. And I have been, for the last, I don't know, at least a decade, maybe more, been primarily operating out of my masculine energy. Goal setting, doing, accomplishing, achievements, you know, external validation through courses, certifications, education, you name it. And this world, this society, as it's been constructed, heavily rewards that. I was able to climb up corporate ladder, have just a lot of different opportunities open up, a lot of external validation. Oh, you're a lawyer. Oh, how wonderful. Oh, you know, you're certified as a coach. Oh, that makes a difference. All of these different external accolades. And then in my last marriage to my last marriage to a woman, I very much stepped into, like, even more so, my masculine energy. I was the financial provider. I was the one that had to really set the direction and the tone and lead, and in a very I guess traditional way, right? I know I'm speaking in generalities, but what I didn't realize until recently is how much I was suffocating, burying the feminine within, and how much she needed space. And I'm just starting to learn how to create that space, how to operate in a way that allows my feminine attributes, my intuition, my creativity, my my authenticity, my empathy and compassion to lead. In the past, I allowed them to the extent that it was acceptable by society. Like, oh yes, I'm a woman, and so appropriate to be nurturing and caring. But there's so much more to the feminine energy. It is powerful. I mean, think about it. It is the space that allows for creation to happen. That sacred space. Now, I'm not denigrating the masculine. I think both are important. I do think, however, that our society has been too imbalanced, and what it is expected of people is too imbalanced. Like, why is it that we're supposed to have profits every single quarter? That doesn't coincide with the rhythms of life. That's not realistic. And the kind of pressure that it ends up putting on people to keep growing, to keep exceeding, to keep cutting back on the non-essentials by whomever deemed them to be non-essential, that's all harmful. It's harmful to us as humans to be so imbalanced, to only favor the masculine energy and not to honor and give space for the feminine as well. So, what does it look like to start honoring your feminine? let me tell you, I'm trying to figure it out. And honestly, it hasn't been easy for me to figure out. And I'm not talking about like, you know, the beautification and that too. Yes, I like all of that. But that's not the essence I'm talking about. I'm talking about that pure potential, the pure power, the fire, that sacred space of creativity and creation, and the capacity to have a transformative love. Yeah, a transformative love, a love that takes some simple matter and gives it the space to become something elaborate, more beautiful, more enhanced. So, a couple of things that I'm starting to do, and I encourage you to do it again, regardless of your gender, because it doesn't matter. We as humans have both. We may have leaned on one aspect more so than the other, but that's not healthy. That's not good. And I think generationally, like, we're seeing this. I've seen this in the workplace. I mean, I know sometimes older generations complain about younger generations because of all the changes that they force us to look at. But, you know, there's a reason why well-being and wellness is more prevalent in the workplace. There's a reason why more men are taking parental leave. There's a reason why people want more balance in the workplace. And it is because we have been functioning too much, too long in a masculine way that does not take into consideration the feminine. So, to allow your own femininity to come out, it looks like just giving space, giving yourself the gift of boundaries so that there's actually time and energy in your life for play, for nurturing, meaning nurturing of yourself, however that looks. Maybe you feel grounded and rejuvenated working on a garden. Maybe it's just giving yourself permission to rest and sleep. I've been sleeping a lot. For those of you who don't know, I left my job end of January, and I have been on a self-healing and discovery journey since. And it's been magical, but not for the faint of heart. And don't get it twisted. The feminine is not weak at all. It is strong. Speaking of strong. Yes, you can. All right. So, give yourself some time. Okay. Bye.